Welcome back to Fox 59 Morning News. As you get your day going, want to let you know it's 11 minutes past 9 o'clock. Well, 108 members of the LAPD have tested positive for COVID-19 in Chicago. The number of cases in the police department, more than 500 in New York. 31 members of NYPD have actually died from COVID-19. So the focus has to be on their safety right now. Joining us live from Portland is Fox 59 auto expert Nick Miles. Nick, good morning. We're putting the focus on ways to keep officers and people in their vehicles safe. Let's start with what Ford is doing.
Ford actually have a very novel way of doing this in their police Explorers, the Interceptor Explorers, made right up the road in Chicago. They have existing hardware in those vehicles and have developed new software, Ray, which actually can heat the vehicle up to 133 degrees and then sterilize the interior, killing most bacteria, around 99% of viruses and bacteria on all touchable surfaces. So as different officers and people get in and out of the backs of those vehicles, they have been sanitized each time. This software can be installed in vehicles that are currently in use, and all it takes is an over-the-air update. So Ford actually battling the coronavirus digitally and making good use of existing equipment.
Wow, so you got to wonder, so they can retrofit vehicles. Is that going to be a new standard, depending on how this country is able to get their hands on around this COVID-19? Let's talk sales, if you want, unless there was more manufacturers that you want us to know are doing their own thing. But you just got some sales numbers for Indianapolis.
Yeah, J.D. Power and Associates issued sales numbers. This is hot off the press. Only down 18% in Indianapolis via the COVID-19. So before COVID-19, it would have been 18% higher. But the rest of the country is not faring quite as well, down about 20%. So Indianapolis bouncing back. Taking a look at what's really hot in Indy, that Silverado 1500 truck is the number one selling in Indianapolis, number one selling vehicle. Trucks seem to be what people are buying, and in some cases trucks are actually up. Those mid-sized trucks like the Ranger and Tacoma actually outselling what was originally projected before COVID-19.
Trucks selling well, and the industry is faring better here than nationally. Let's talk about what's happening on a bigger picture, because Nissan is shuttering factories and reducing the number of cars that they produce. It's COVID related, right?
Absolutely. COVID knocked everything. It was kind of like an accelerant. So these things were going to happen probably anyway at some point, but what COVID did was accelerate the process to make it much faster. Nissan making their first loss, Ray, in 11 years. And so they have responded by reducing the number of cars they make. They're going to go down from around 7 million to 5 million, 69 different models to around 52, 55. What they're saying, too, is they're going to close a factory in Barcelona, and that closure has brought many protests in Spain. But the U.S. market will actually benefit from this somewhat. Every single vehicle that they have on sale is going to get a refresh at some point. They're saying there could be as many as 20 refreshed vehicles on the road in the next 12 months. Looking forward to seeing some new vehicles. Probably going to cut their production seriously in the rest of the world. But in the U.S., they look like they're going strong. And of course, they're offering that 84-month zero interest right now on vehicles, which is stimulating buyers to get into dealerships.
I know you love talking about the new vehicles. To that end, Bronco was coming out with something supposed to be a couple of months ago here, but canceled because of the pandemic. Is that one still coming out?
Yeah, let me just tell you that the two most anticipated vehicles of the year were the Land Rover Defender, which we've all been waiting for. That was unveiled, but is arriving for the first customers that ordered. But what wasn't unveiled, and we're still holding on, it's been over 2 years, everybody's been waiting for the new Bronco from Ford. I got this yesterday, hot off the press. Ford told me that it will come in July, and they also told us that we would be able to be there. Fox 59 will be able to be there to be the first people to see the brand new Bronco. So it's just a matter of weeks now. The most anticipated vehicle this summer. Let's hope that they can get it into dealerships because buyers want the Bronco.
Does look pretty sharp in those pictures there. Nick, always great to talk with you. Have a great weekend and be safe.
You too.
All right.